Old ass Deuce, old ass Mo, Beto, black dads, flag football players, sports commentators, comedy shows, MVP race, hip hop movies. Eppy 92 though. I didn't see Chris Rock though. So we're doing JJ and Perk, Lamar, Yo Joint.
I seen a little clip of the Chris Rock joint when he was calling them all kinds of bitches and shit.
Yeah. It's funny because I fell
Your
asleep
wife
at that
hit
part.
you like a bitch, and something called you a bitch, and then called you a bitch, and then you only hit the motherfucker that you can beat. Like, you admit this nigga can beat you? I guess you got to, right?
I mean, I think
always humbling yourself.
And I think that part too, and I think that's the whole basis of what it is. Like, you found the person that you could say something back to, or you could do something to.
Could beat.
You know what I mean? Like I said, I never played anybody. Nigga, you played superheroes and a professional boxer, nigga. I played crackheads. You know what I mean? Like, what we talking
Several.
about? Yeah, several, nigga. Or some soft ass, you know what I mean? Like,
some junkie nigga in the mailroom.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, Marlon special. He was good. Like,
Marlon went on Chris, or he went on Will, or he went on both?
He went on both.
Okay.
He was like the whole basis of the joint is God loves me. Mm-hmm. That was all about me. That had nothing to do with them. That had nothing to do with Will. Had nothing to do with Jada. Had nothing to do with Chris Rock. Mm-hmm. It was all him. Cause you said Chris Rock heckled him like a motherfucker when he was young.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So said Chris Rock heckled him like a motherfucker when he was young. He never did, so he stopped doing stand up for 20 years. You know what I mean?
Marlon.
Yeah.
Chris Rock heckled him at a show?
Yeah. Heckled him at a show, along with some other shit, because I didn't want to tell you everything, because you probably watched it, because it's actually good, you know what I mean? But heckled him at a show, cop blocked him, basically. You know what I mean? And it's so funny, because it's
Walker's Chris wanted to be on The Living Color?
Nah, because we the homies, and this is what I do. And I'm a comedian, so I don't cut it off.
Yeah.
I think that'd be the difference. Like, your homies, they joke you and shit. And it's funny because niggas will joke you all the time, but when it's a girl joke, when there's a girl around and you still joke, and that's when we have a problem with it. Like, you try to do that type of shit. Comedians don't cut it off, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that's something that's understood about them. Like, they just don't cut it off. And as a comedian, you can't be too offended by that. Your comeback is to joke or stand up type shit. You know what I mean? Because like I said, he heckled him on stage just at the third, and then he was about to get a phone number from this older chick. You know what I mean? Talk to her and just down the third, you know what I mean? Chris Rock came out there, what you gonna do with that pussy? You know what I mean? He nailed the joke, you know what I mean? So and then he's like, then took the girl hand and walked off, you know what I mean? So all that shit, you know what I mean? So he was like, so yeah, when that happened, that was for me, you know what I mean? I forgot what he said about Will. Like I said, it is a good joint. It's definitely good. And Marlon, and on Daddy Issues, you know, one of the Wayans are on Daddy Issues. So you get a lot of the, I guess, back stories of a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And he was talking about how Marlon, he acts out shit. Like, he be sweating immediately because he's all over the place. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, everybody can't do that. You know what I mean?
Be a slapstick comedian.
Yeah, that's what it's called? When you do a lot of
acting and activeness and shit.
Yeah. And it's funny because them the ones, it's a thin line because sometimes they can get irritated.
You watch his Halloween movie?
I don't like those.
You don't like?
I don't.
You don't like Halloween movies?
It did come off like that, nigga. No, think about it. No, nigga, I don't. Like, what the Halloween movies though?
His wife Janelle Monáe and they got a little daughter, and the daughter want to celebrate. He don't. He like a science teacher, and his daughter is a faith type person.
Janelle Monáe or Regina?
No, it was Janelle Monáe. I think that's his wife.
Because I could be mixing up with one of the scary movies.
Yeah. Because Regina didn't know.
Because he got smashed by a ghost in one of them joints, right?
Yeah.
See, that's
he did?
Yeah, Marlon did.
You talking about the joint where he fucked the little? Oh no, that was his movie that he had with, when he was fucking the little doll and shit.
I knew they had an apartment. I knew they had like haunted house or some shit like that.
Haunted house is when he fucked the doll.
Doll?
Yeah. Oh. You know, like the little Annabelle joint. He was like, I'll show you something. Sweating and shit trying to fuck that
Nah, one joint, the joint pulled the sheets all smashed up.
I think that was in a scary movie.
And they've been doing shit like that since WB. Yeah. But go ahead. That's why I like either one of them.
Yeah. You don't like them two as actors?
Yeah, but I think Marlon's a great actor. I'm not taking that from him. Notice I said Marlon. Yeah. I think Marlon's a good actor or whatever. But like I said, it's that thin line of that over I guess the slapstick shit or whatever, and then the gay shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I guess that's just a homophobia.
Yep, toxic masculinity.
There you go.
Motherfucking, but yeah, so the little Halloween junk, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, you know what I'm saying? Me and Pootie watched it and shit.
Okay.
It was some parts that make you laugh, some parts that wasn't. Because like I said, he's supposed to be like a science teacher. So he's like, there's a logical reason for everything. And his daughter like that, it's just because, you know what I'm saying? I opened up the chest with the little spooky jack-o'-lantern in the joint and lit it. And then you light that joint, you unleash the spirit of Jack-o'-lantern or some shit, and he run around creating mischief. You know what I'm saying? And then Marla's like, the only reason that shit's happening is because this is scientific. It must be a leak somewhere, and that shit is spreading, and everybody's getting a whiff of it and starting to hallucinate shit. You know what I mean? So it was shit like that. And then he actually, you know what I'm saying, started to believe or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? One of them belief movies.
Yeah, we tried to watch a movie.
It only works if you believe that.
We tried to watch that Anthony Mackie movie.
Which one is that?
We Have a Ghost. Nigga, we turned that hoe off. Off.
Speaking of one that turns shit off, I watched Till. I watched the whole thing just because I was trying to be respectful, I guess.
Yeah. Cause I be feeling bad when I look at the movie. I haven't seen that yet.
I don't want to watch this.
I hate that shit. Nah, I feel like.
I'm just saying, I didn't want to watch this.
Okay.
I didn't want to watch this shit. Shorty wanted to watch it. But at the same time, I didn't want to cut it off because I was like, we already this deep in it. And we know the story. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't show. This was what pissed me off. They didn't show what they did to him. They showed the aftermath.
I don't think I've seen a movie yet that showed what they did to him.
What they really do.
Yeah, like I haven't seen nothing in the water. I've seen nothing, a truck going by with him under it. Like I've never seen the actual thing. I've always seen maybe the face. Yeah, we definitely seen the coffin. Yeah. Like we might have seen. I don't even remember seeing. And I think my bad, I'm going to take over. But I think when it comes to those shows, any Till thing I've seen, they made it so the first time you did see it was the coffin thing. I think that was always the whole thing about this situation, why she wanted to do it, whatever. But go ahead, because you were speaking about why you didn't like it.
Because I've always heard the story of the white lady lied and said he whistled at her, and all the shit happened because she lied about him whistling. He never whistled. And
she said that, right? She came out and said that, right? Or was that somebody else?
Before she died in 2000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In 2000. This shit was 56.
She was damn near 2000.
You know what I'm saying? Well, they motherfucker aging dog years anyway, so yeah, about 2000. But so in the movie, they got him whistling at her. You know what I'm saying? He do the little motherfucking wolf jump from Disney Channel. You know what I'm saying? Like his tongue was gonna drop. Yeah. He did one of those whistles. You know what I'm saying? And she was like shocked, man. Everybody, all the niggas in the area broke out. Like, oh shit, nigga, you whistled at a white woman, and everybody broke the fuck out. Like they hopped in their cars and dipped. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. It's like
my first question was, who made the movie? And then because we was talking about it earlier with Mom was like, that person made it, and it just seemed like when you go through them.
So maybe you shouldn't ask who made it. Maybe you should ask who funded the motherfucker.
Yeah. Because if it's funded, they're going to throw something in there. We had the same problem.
Make sure you add this whistling part in there. Because we got to check out.
We had the same problem with the Nat Turner movie. Yeah. When the reason why wasn't the real reason.
Harriet Tubman joint.
The Harriet Tubman joint where they made a whole false enemy or whatever. So like that's what happened when you don't make it yourself. It's funny because when Nat Turner, he did fund it himself, but I guess he still threw some bullshit in there. Like the reason why he turned.
I guess you got to make it a movie.
Yeah, that part. They always say, but no, you telling the story, dog. This is a biopic, man.
Yeah.
Like
the story is as good as the fake shit you
the truth is
the truth is even better sometimes.
Yeah. But
I don't know. Again, I'll say I guess I'm tired of seeing this get whipped.
And it's funny that
I just hope everybody else gets to that point here soon.
The more and more me and my lady talk about it, I'm kind of going away from it.
Watching those type movies? Oh, you like seeing us get whipped?
No. Don't care about your words, nigga. But no, I mean the stories. Like I think a lot of times we miss stories because we don't want to watch another nigga get whipped and not understanding what happened in this story and how he survived, or like you said, like the egregiousness. I guess sometimes you don't. Like that's the whole beat part. You don't want to hear about. Oh, that's another egregious thing they did to us. Because like we were talking about earlier, how imaginative they could have been back then when it comes to torture.
They was.
Yeah, and it surpasses our imagination of what they could have did because they actually wanted to.
They
you
did.
know what I mean?
Brother, they have chairs, wallets, lamps made of. Their dentures were all made from us. They got statues, little fucking men outside their house. All reality shit that they've done to us. Shit, their imagination was reality. It wasn't nothing we could think. I don't think we could even think that that's devious.
That's my whole point. Like I'm saying, like they can think, oh, let me try this. Like that's their imagination. You know what I mean? Yeah, that part. And we can't. So we can't even think of the shit that they did because we can't think.
We ain't thinking like that.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But I'm like over the whole watch another nigga get whipped movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some more Hancocks and motherfuckers.
Facts, yo. I love that fucking movie, yo.
I need some black heroes.
Yeah.
Only thing I ain't like about Hancock was the white woman.
They slided in there.
They had to do that.
They slided in there, dog. Yeah. That nigga be dating some white woman in this movie.
And getting his ass whooped by a black woman.
They gonna pick up the one nigga he can pick up.
Yeah, they gonna pick up the only nigga, the bitch ass nigga you watch.
That's one thing they were saying about that about the Chris Rock joint, the fact that it was live. Yeah. And so I heard about it before I saw it. So that's what kind of made me want to see it. And they was talking about how he didn't really seem as comfortable as one would be. You know what I mean?
Because he was in Baltimore.
That's funny too. And it's funny because like at the beginning they were only panning. Like they would get a close up of the black people, but then you seen the whole like ain't no black people in there. Like where you get the fucking views from? He said nobody.
Niggas don't like Chris Rock.
That's the thing about it. And I forgot.
He was always a panderer. You seen that Jerry Seinfeld?
That's what I was about to say. I think, and the people that actually did rock from Chris Rock, that's probably when it turned.
That part right
when
there,
that video came out.
Like I like niggas. Yeah. You can say niggas, Joy. Say nigga, Jerry.
Yeah, because Louis C.K. was saying, yeah, I say it in my stand-up.
Yeah, I say it in my stand-up.
And then Louis C.K. said...
but you look like you say it in private.
He said that about Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
And then he said, you look like you don't say it at all. And Jerry was like, yeah, I don't play with that shit.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. I got an image to uphold.
Yeah. That's what you took.
Yeah. Because, come on, bro. He not going to say it with no camera on him. Jerry Seinfeld is smarter than that. This motherfucker's worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
He ain't saying nothing to incriminate or touch that money. He's smart enough to know.
That's true.
I'm not fucking with this money. And he Jewish. So, you can do with that what you wish. I ain't trying to get us canceled, nigga. We barely in this bitch.
Barely in this bitch, man.
Yeah, man. So,
but yeah, fuck it over here, then. This is Now I'm Talking About.
Now I'm talking about.
I am all got it all.
I am old as.
Shit, where was you about to go with it? Fuck you, I'll cut it off. Yeah.
My foot hurt. That was what I was going to say.
While we was talking about race, I was thinking about how JJ and JJ Reddick and Perk got into it on whatever one Stephen A's on, whatever show that is, First Take or whatever.
Up Jump the Boogie.
Yeah.
Some shit.
The jump, yeah. I forgot about that shit. Oh, the just like this though. Yeah. But yeah, because the clip I seen, it came in with JJ Reddick being mad offended that Perk would insinuate that the MVP race has any kind of racial bias in it. You know what I mean? And I've heard a lot of different views about it. You know what I mean? Because I guess the reason why the argument came up because in the past, you remember nobody wins three. Nobody wins 3 MVPs back to back to back. You know what I mean? When that second one comes up, the whole talk is, yeah, he should be the MVP, but we don't give it out to 3 people. And this year, none of those combos have been had. So that's the first thing I heard. And then somebody else was like, but you're kind of, if you see yourself, you might just be inclined to vote that. If that makes sense. Like, I don't even think that's just what it is. That makes sense? Like, I don't...
White people vote for white people.
Yeah, and once you finally got somebody kind of up there... Yes. Yeah. And, like, when you're cold, but you're not... when you're colder than expected, even though there's another one out there that's colder than you, but you got his attention right now. So this is more than we expected. That type of shit. But I think the other argument...
You ain't winning no ring, so let's go ahead and give him one.
But that's the whole... But it's a regular season award, though. Like, I understand they giving it to us in the second round, but that's a regular season award. And it's so bad because a lot of times they get thrown on the end up. Like, he ain't even getting no rings, but like, they never won them for the regular season.
I mean,
that's why they have a...
To be totally truthful, LeBron should have had the bitch like 7 years in a row.
Yeah, and I'm saying, so every time he got 2, well, I think he only got 2 or 3. Mm-hmm. But every time he got 2, the immediate conversation on during that third year was, yeah, we know who the MVP is, but, you know, the NBA doesn't do that. Yeah. Like, that's what they've always... Like, this is the first... And that's something I didn't pay attention to, but I guess you recognize stuff when you're not hearing it. Or you recognize that you don't be hearing it when somebody brings it up, you know what I mean? Right. But at the same time, it's like, he cold, though. Like, he's actually MVP balling. Yeah,
but they was talking about that. That was coming up because of his comparing his number to Embiid numbers. And how eerily similar they are.
Okay.
And I think Embiid, like, shooting a better percentage. Mm-hmm. He got, like, 1 less assist.
And Embiid can affect both sides. Yeah. Like, the dude don't. He just tall. So you might not want to shoot it, but Joel, he's intimidating. He gonna throw that, yeah.
So, and you know, that'd be the argument. If you gonna give it to a motherfucker, give it to the motherfucker with better numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Sports is. You think they got a script for basketball?
No, man. I don't think they got a script for none of that shit.
You don't think they got a script for none of that shit? Is too happenstance.
But at the same time, it's America, though, man.
So it could be.
Like, I hate being at that age where you just think everything just. But
once you start seeing it, bro, it's hard to not see it.
Facts, man. Gosh, yo. Because when you turn that off, you just see something else.
And then once you learn, it's really all about money in the end of the day.
Yeah.
Fuck your entertainment. Facts. We'll fuck your entertainment.
All of
for this money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Lamar. Like, ain't no reason why they.
Oh, it is.
What's that?
He black.
Black too. Like, he black.
Yeah,
like,
he black.
He talk to you like a regular black person. He wears hair
like
the way y'all don't like it.
He wears chains and shit. He flashy, fly. You know what I'm saying? And fast.
Nigga fast as shit, boy. And they don't want to get this nigga that money.
Man, I wish I was in control of the.
And like they say, it's 5 teams that came out outright and said, yeah, we don't want him. And 3 of them were in the Deshaun. No, we're in the Deshaun race.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you would take a nasty nigga.
You'll take a fucking pervert.
But you won't take a person.
A black golden boy, really.
And it's sad because a lot of it gets thrown on the fact that he doesn't have
an agent.
Yeah. And so he's like, yo, this is what it is. You come meet me with this.
That's what I'm worth.
Yeah. And it's like, what's wrong with that? But at the same time, it's like having an agent can figure out how we can get that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The way you're approaching is not going to get us to that. You know what I mean? So I guess I do kind of see both sides because you do want your players being able to advocate for themselves. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But you do understand it's like, but there's ways this can work.
I blame the league because they should have been put a cap on how much the quarterback can make. You know what I'm saying? Because you got it to a point where the shit's just going to go up and up and up and up.
How when there's a salary cap? Like, I don't understand. Like, when you used to play Madden, you couldn't do it that much, right?
So much. Yeah, but now each quarterback is asking. Every year the salary cap goes up like $10 million. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, after that, like, so what the shit this year, like $225 million. You know what I'm saying?
So that's how much you got to spend on your players this year?
On your entire team.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they be like, this quarterback's worth 25% of the gap. You know
okay.
The nigga's worth $40 million.
So do you know luxury tax? What does that mean?
That when you go over, they tax you the amount of money you went over or some shit like that. I don't know the exacts of the shit, but once you go over is when they tax you.
Okay.
To absorb that amount or whatever, some shit like that. Like I said, I don't know the whole shit. Math wasn't never my strong subject.
I mean, you're talking about billionaires, so like money.
Yeah, billions. Exactly. So it's like, but like I said, man, the young brother black. I don't understand it. Like Carolina just gave up 3 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and a best receiver.
Cool.
For the number 1 pick overall.
Oh yeah.
To the Bears, they traded their best receiver, 3 first-round picks, and a second, and their best receiver to pick a quarterback number 1 from college. So now your quarterback that you just traded everything for has nobody to throw to.
And ain't proven.
And he's unproven. So
you gotta prove the motherfucker.
What he needs the most, he don't have. You know what I'm saying? A top guy at receiver. They traded DJ Moore. So the top guy at receiver you traded away, And now the nigga stuck with a bunch of journeymen trying to mix chicken shit out.
Trying to prove
chicken
you
salad out.
job.
Yeah. And then you gonna not want to, and it's gonna be a young brother. So now you just handicap this young brother, and then when his 4 years is up, and he asking for $50 million a year because the cap keep going up, and every quarterback gets more money.
Third year.
You know what I'm saying? And he'll probably get it if he get a charge or some shit, because they knew they'll get that money back. I think that's why I want to get Lamar the money, because you ain't getting that shit back. You know what I'm saying? You ain't getting that back. He ain't letting you. He ain't going to no strip club throwing that bitch all over the floor, and he ain't getting no fines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doing it by the book.
That's
he kind of clean. You know what I'm saying? He like the LeBron in football, right? You know, he like
being himself the entire time.
We was talking about that shit at my job, right? And the motherfucker said, I was talking about like if anything you got to respect LeBron, because you know what I mean. I respect him as a basketball player and being a great that he is. You know what I'm saying? But you got to respect even more that he a black man in a league and all that shit with all the temptation thrown at you, being the top guy. Like,
no strikes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker's got a clean record.
And been in front of
and
us
the white
since he was 14,
said,
15 years old.
That amount of money can buy you out of any trouble. That's
what Succession shows me. But go ahead.
So I was like, nah, not as a black man. As a black man, no amount of money can get you out of some shit. You know what I'm saying? If you getting any shit, no amount of money can get you out. These motherfuckers looking to take some money.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
They waiting for you.
They may not lock you up, but they gonna take some of the millions from you. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did with Kanye. He ain't do nothing dumb.
Yeah. Kyrie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what took money from
you? Watch Stan.
Stan?
And Malcolm without doing overtime, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's the same thing.
Yeah,
you stand for something, dog.
Stand for something, yeah, that's the worst thing you can do. I've been saying that shit for years. The worst thing in America you can be is proud black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's God. Boy, that thing ugly, man. God. Over nothing.
Apple pie.
Yeah. That's America.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of America, I read that Uganda asked for some aid from America. Mind you, these motherfuckers that gave 1 point something billion to motherfucking Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? Uganda needing aid. I think it was like an earthquake. They needed something for a flood. Some shit. They need some help. You know what I'm saying? America said they're not giving them no help until you legalize LGBT relationships, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Because, this is their country.
Yeah.
So, and I guess they don't do... I'm not from Uganda, so I don't really know the whole shit. And like I said, I'm a screenshotter, so I don't know everything. But
where the hell am we
here? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, it seems as American as, to me. But yeah, so they're not giving them no aid until you change your laws to look more democratic, I guess.
One thing I did realize this week, I'm not playing the I don't give a fuck no more. Like, I'm not playing the devil's advocate no more. Like, I'm like, why do I give a fuck?
Because you was devil advocate over there?
Yeah, and it was like, why? Like, why the fuck? Who gives a fuck where this nigga in London by now? Fuck it. Since my last time.
Nigga, sometimes you just is who you is.
Facts, nigga. I just need to learn that too. But because I guess it's a situation where that's one of them countries. First of all, worry about your own fucking land, America. But I guess Uganda is one of them countries where they're actually killing people for being that type of shit, right?
Yeah.
So this is just a way for them to be in the news, and like that's a way for them to not give money to their country and tell this reason that we know America will get behind.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. You don't want to do it, but now I got a story. Now I got a reason why.
The pot calling the black sheep family. See what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm talking about now? I'm talking about
yeah, but in the other news headline that we saw, we didn't really do too much homework after that. You said somebody trying to get rid of some letters and shit?
Oh, yeah. So I had read that the LGB...
That's it?
Yeah, the LGB is trying to drop a few letters. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess, it ain't fitting in their agenda. I'm assuming, me being the asshole I am, I'm assuming they want to drop a couple letters for the same reason they hopped on our struggle as black people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Civil rights?
The black, civil rights. They was like, hey, civil rights, hey, let's go in there and get our civil rights. So now the TR motherfucking plus Because you know they was trying to add P to the end of that shit.
We didn't do the homework to find out what R was. So it's LBG. So they want to get rid of Q, which is queers, correct?
Right.
They want to get rid of T, which is transgender. I always have to say it slow, so I don't say the whole word.
Trexuals.
And after T came plus, I never heard of R. And I've heard them adding letters, you know what I mean? But I never heard what R was. Because the first two is like, nah, I can't.
Reconstructed? Rebuilt and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Rogue? They call Rogue?
Yeah, rogue motherfuckers. You'll be rogue.
Oh, shit. So, yeah, I guess. Whatever, that's the whole story. We just wanted to joke on that for a little while. I really got no real. That was just funny.
Yeah, they was trying to drop some alphabets and shit.
Shit, but yeah.
Girl. Yeah, man. It's your boy, Deuce the OG, back with another one for you here with Nahm Timeout. But instead of doing our usual, we're going to try this little FXA recap for y'all. You hear? So check this out, man. Me and Mo, we're going to try to bring a new guest for y'all and let y'all know what's happening. What's going on in the week, you know what I'm saying? We're going to give y'all little highlights. We're going to give y'all little lowlights, you know what I'm saying? We're going to give y'all jokes and shit, man. It is Nahm Timeout. So watch this and enjoy. And if we don't talk about you or your team.
Shit. It's Nahm Timeout.
Nahm Timeout.
I am Mar Got It All.
I am old ass Deuce.
And yeah, this is week 1, spring 23 recap.
Week 1.
Yeah. There was 3 games this week.
All 6 teams present and active.
Yeah.
Every Monday we giving y'all that recap, along with our regular Tuesday drops, as well as still talking about it, or write a verse with you, and more dropping on Thursdays. Now I'm talking about. Now back to the show.
Yeah, we back. We got the 5 questions. Usually in the front, but I mean, you know how we do. We just do shit, man.
They where they be at.
Yeah, they where they be at, bro. So, the first random question is, what's the one thing everyone should know how to cook?
The one thing everyone should know how to cook.
That's, not should be able to.
Should know
but should know how to. Yeah.
Like
but it is kind of different, yeah, because, should know.
I mean, that's difficult, right? Because nowadays everybody's fucking vegan or some shit like that, so you can't be like, you should know how to fry chicken, right? Or you should know how to motherfucking cook a steak, right? You know what I'm saying? But even cooking a steak is opinion based.
Yes, I don't think that would go under.
Shit,
because that's the kind
but
of
I'm
tier.
saying, I don't know what's
tiers.
something that everything that you should be able to cook. Like, you should definitely be able to make a sandwich, you know what I'm saying? And not leave the wrapper on the cheese.
I'm thinking the one thing that I haven't made yet, and that's spaghetti. Because it can feed. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It can take care of a lot. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think a basic meal. I think that's what the question. I've never cooked spaghetti. I don't think about that, dog. I just made mac and cheese for the first time 2 Thanksgivings ago. Yeah, one of the proudest moments of my life. Age 38, finally making some.
You made it off the brick? Because
I already been cooking, huh?
You made it off the brick?
Yeah.
Or you had a bowl of this shit?
What you mean?
You had like a cheese.
Oh yeah, brick. Yeah, cut. Yeah, hell yeah, brick. Yeah,
cut like a brick.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't do the cream.
Yeah. Here's just a bowl. Get a spoon. Black.
Black.
You make black macaroni and cheese or brick.
Yeah, try to put a microwave go like this. That type shit. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That's hard because what is something that everybody should be able to cook? You know, a lot of motherfuckers don't eat everything. So,
you can pass, man.
Yeah. I guess I'll pass.
Oh, shit. How do you tell someone their hygiene is bad?
How do you tell someone? It depends. Is it somebody you really fuck with? Or is it somebody you couldn't wait to tell us to anyway?
Ooh, wow. Because I wasn't even thinking about it. I was thinking about with somebody just to...
Because it's somebody you fuck with. You be like, hey, bro, everything all right?
That's...
Sleep in your car or something?
Yeah, that's how you do everything.
Yeah,
that's how you start any conversation.
You ain't had access to water in the wall? You all right?
That's niggas for you. You want to figure out what I'm trying to ask you, nigga?
Let's play a game right quick.
Let's play a game.
Figure out what I'm thinking, nigga. God damn it. You're musty. You're a little bit musty, bro. You need some deodorant? Change your clothes? Some soap? My shower work. And you want to go?
That game real quick is hilarious.
That game real quick. I'm thinking water, curtain, soap. Where am I asking you to go? Let's look in the shower, nigga.
Shit, okay.
There's somebody you don't like, bro, you ripe as a motherfucker, nigga. Like,
yeah, couldn't wait to tell him.
the fuck wrong with you, nigga? So I guess it always ends up being the same shit. The fuck wrong with you?
That's how we get here.
Babe, nigga. The fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Oh, shit.
And then you know it's my favorite line and shit.
What's that?
You know what I'm saying? Type of nigga to wash your ass before your face. Same rag and everything. You know what we call them little dirty bastards? Ass back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. That's dope, too, about, I don't have mine on call like that, but that's a dope thing about rapping. Like, you probably said something about everything.
Oh, yeah.
So you can go back to something, you know what I mean? That's funny. It's funny. Like, I ain't got mine on call like you do.
That's battle rap.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
I got to say that to a nigga face.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, I got to say it to the mic.
Yeah,
I mean, like a phone thing in front of me, you know what I mean?
So the mic don't go.
Yeah, and then I said it to the crowd, they might have heard me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If they wasn't having their own conversation, that's another thing about crowds, nigga. It'd be a whole conversations all you be watching. Nobody paying attention to you.
Nobody, nigga. That's why your eyes feel so good. Oh, he's paying attention. Fuck around, forget your words.
You know everybody nigga looking at me like he interested. You know what I'm saying? Old lady interested. Yeah. Nigga gonna turn around and go.
That's why when that nigga turned around at the show, nigga, I'm like, oh, lost him, nigga.
But he came right back. He came right back.
Oh, shit. All right. Another weird one. What's the one word that you always have trouble spelling and or pronouncing?
I don't have one.
Yeah, Mustard, you really got to answer that, because that's something that makes me think about. I have spell check on my phone. I be like, oh, that's how you spell that? Because there's a lot of words I've said all my life, but to actually see it, like, I don't know how to spell peon.
Peon.
Like a peon. Like he's a peon, like a fluky or whatever. Flunky or whatever, yeah.
Give me country of origin.
Because I'm about to text you. I'm about to text you. I think we were talking about somebody.
Some shit.
And I was like, oh. And it never popped up. Like, nothing popped up. I had to spell peon. I was like, no, fuck it, nigga. I forgot what I called it.
Peon. I don't know. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Peeon, nigga. Peon-on. Just get pissed on. Yeah. He a peon.
What's the one unspoken rule that everyone should follow while in a friendship?
Don't disrespect me in front of no bitches.
Your face is so serious, nigga.
If not, cause bro, like that was always our rule as a squad.
Okay.
Right? We get around these bitches.
Mm-hmm.
You try to embarrass me, we throwing knuckles, nigga. Not even. It ain't even about acting brand new. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit we do together. Mm-hmm. We join on each other in the motherfucking lab. Mm-hmm. We doing that shit all day long. But when these bitches get here, nigga, we only do big ups. You know what I'm saying? We only tell them positive stories. Don't tell the time I got drunk and pissed on myself. we talking about the time I fought 5 niggas. Like, we talking about that story, dude. You know what I'm saying? Know what story to pull from, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not in front of these bitches. So that's the rule. Not in front of the hoes, nigga. Don't you come out here. Because, you know what I'm saying? My thing was always, I'm going to tell a story that make you look good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which in turn is going to make me look good. Mm-hmm. Which in turn is going to be like, oh, these some good niggas. Mm-hmm. Which in turn is going, you know what I'm saying? Look good, feel good, play good. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna drop her drawers. At the end of the day, she gonna be like, oh, these niggas is thorough. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of niggas sitting there being catty bitches talking about each other. Mm-hmm. It's gonna make her think like these not thorough niggas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna look like thorough niggas. We gonna look like a unit in front of these bitches. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That was just how I
That's simple. I like that. Yeah. And it didn't tell you. I was barely finished the question.
Because that was one thing we practiced.
And you was straight face shot with it also.
Because we practiced that.
Because he was like, in case he didn't know, like
we practiced that shit, nigga. In front of these hoes, nigga, I'm the best nigga you know. That's my fucking brother. That's why it was always my brother. I love you, my brother. You just my brother, son. Like I'm not disrespecting. I'm not. Nah. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not carrying him. That's my brother. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how we carry. That's why it was always that's my brother. Because nope.
Nope.
That's my brother. Slim, you can't say nothing bad about him. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that nigga musty. But that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? She be like, dude, y'all got a soap here or something? You got extra deodorant or for you, man. It's like, nah, say it out. Don't try to disrespect my brother. Like, nah, the nigga was just playing ball. The nigga scored 50 points. Like, I know you're not gonna disrespect this nigga. He an all-star, nigga. This nigga was damn near
that's what
in the
50
league.
points smell like.
You know what I'm saying? That's 50 points right there. Bitch. That's nuts. You need to go lick them nuts. What you need to do, motherfucker, gonna raise your blood pressure. Them joints so salty, bitch. But you need some salt in your life. You don't know? That shit balance out your motherfucker. All the sweets you eat, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So, that's how I do.
Oh, shit. All right, what's... We on 5? Yeah. What's the one habit
I passed. You got extra one?
Yeah. What's the one habit you can never see yourself giving up?
Smoking weed.
Yeah. Why you done ask that question?
Smoke weed till we die.
That's fast. All right, well, still celebrating hip hop as it turns 50 come August.
For sure.
Like I keep telling you, man, I'm enjoying this countdown quest that they are on this podcast to listen to. Getting some songs you forget, man. Like hip hop was beautiful. Is, but it just so much that you forgot about though. Yeah. Like fun songs. Yeah. Like one of the niggas, so this week they were doing Biggie songs, because you know what I mean, if I don't Thursday, which is March 9th or whatever, which is also me and Shawty anniversary, like when I met you type shit. You know what I mean, which is funny, because I always tell her, oh yeah, she was like, you know, today is right? Yeah, Big died today. So yeah, they was doing that, and they one of the people brought up Hypnotized, and they was like, yeah, that was the first time we seen Big smile. Like in that video, and you just remember that's what you remember about that video, that big ass smile he had, bro, and driving backwards. But that was
right. Right.
But yeah, so this week our countdown will be hip hop movies, and not belly, so not just hip hop artists in a movie.
Yeah, movies about consisting of
hip hop, yeah, which usually consists of hip hop
artists. Not just
soundtrack. Yeah.
Because you know, like
speaking of soundtrack,
some of the shits we missed, like Belly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, soundtrack type shit.
But I think the reason why I'm disqualifying Belly, because you know I love Belly first of all.
Right.
But I think it's not really about somebody doing music instead of third. We just were enamored with the fact that it was a top hip hop artist doing a movie. But like I said, a lot of joints on this list involve hip hop artists that did a movie that involved hip hop. You know what I mean? Whether rapping instead of third. But I forgot it.
What?
I thought of something in the middle, but I want to finish that thought. That was stupid, nigga. That shit's so far gone, nigga. Sean's just drinking all for a reason, nigga. That shit is so far gone.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yo, that fucking Drake video is fucking hilarious.
Which one?
When a nigga do like this and put his fingers in the nigga drink, they done remix the joint now. The nigga run up on the dude, push him out the way, grab his chick, freaking real quick, turn around, then do the whole fingers in the drink shit. And then smack his hat off and fucking go back to party. And like, yo,
that shit was funny.
I was like, yo, that nigga Drake stupid, bro.
Oh, man.
That was a good video.
Yeah. Top 5, which is top 10.
Yeah.
Favorite, not top, but favorite.
Okay.
Hip hop movies, man.
Right.
My first one. It's funny because all of the first ones were ones that I kind of remember.
Right.
And I was like, that was a good movie. Maybe they should see it. That part type shit. You know what I mean? This is a movie called 40-Year-Old Virgin. Version, not virgin, but version. Where I guess she used to do playwright or whatever. And I think the only way she was able to get money, that was failing. Only way she was able to get money was doing music. I think she ended up in a cypher or something. Like, it's actually a good movie, and I'm about to butcher what I think this movie was about. But I remember like, yo, that was a good movie after I watched it. But I guess it wasn't good enough for me to like watch it over and over and over again. But that's what we talked about with stuff nowadays anyway. Because there's so much stuff that you don't really watch stuff over and over again. Right. Stuff from Marvel movies.
I was about to say Marvel movies. Because you miss an Easter egg or two every movie. See something new.
But yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I want to butcher it or not. I think 40-year-old version, dog. Good movie.
Version.
Version, like a version
of it. 40-year-old version of yourself.
I mean, like, I think it started like with her crushing the cipher, and then she wanted to continue to do music because she was already doing playwright, so she had experience in that type of shit. But and then of course the battle of being this old and doing something new and how people look at you, all that shit or whatever, you know what I mean? Which goes with the conversation of us talking about how when you get old in hip hop, they try to shoot you off or whatever.
Right.
Even though nowadays this rappers getting on. At 40. I think 2J was the first one at 38, and that was like 10 years ago. Nigga, so
Right,
we don't know how
right,
this nigga
right,
is now.
yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, man, I'll let you talk, man. That's it. 40-year-old version for me.
Okay. So this probably about 40 years ago.
Okay.
Motherfucking turbo and ozone and braking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just, that was one of the first movies I remember seeing as a kid where motherfucker, we were just out there joint. It had me wanting to motherfucking.
So would you break dancing?
I broke dance a little bit. I said broke dance. I used to break dance a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I was never all the way into it like that. Like I said, me and my homeboy David Fisher, you know what I'm saying, my tattoo artist and shit, that nigga, he was into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we had a school talent show. I rapped. These niggas had a breakdance crew come up there, you know what I'm saying, throw out their cardboard and hit their moves and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I was never, like, I can't do, like, the windmills and all that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I'm an introvert. I wasn't really trying to dance. But me and this nigga would try to, you know what I'm saying, I would try to keep up with him. Like I said, you know what I mean? We had that conversation, totally off topic and shit, but me and this nigga had a conversation, you know what I'm saying, about how when we were younger, we basically looked up to and admired each other without ever saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, because I was like, yo, I used to, because the nigga came to me, because he had did me dirty later on in life and shit, you know what I'm saying? When we were young adults, and you know what I'm saying, I'm the type of nigga like, yo, if that's how you gonna have it, you lose. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to not to toot my own horn, but tutu, if you lose me, you lose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You losing in this interaction. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, so I was like, nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like, no love lost. But it felt like you didn't love me. So I'm also not one that's gonna give love where it ain't respected. You know what I'm saying? So and I was like, you know what I mean? Because he called me, he was like, yo, I'm sorry about what happened, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I just wanted you to know it was because I looked up to you. You know what I'm saying? I admired you because you carried yourself like this. And I admired you because you did like that. And I was like, yo, shit, nigga. Really, I was trying to keep up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did that breakdance and shit when we was kids. Because I was trying to hang with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the little freak joint we had, nigga, you brought that around. I was trying, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I learned that shit from you. You know what I'm saying? The drawing, we used to sit and just draw and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why I can draw so well, or now, I guess, you know what I'm saying, is because of you. Like, I used to try to compete with you. You was a better artist. You know what I'm saying? I was the better rapper, but, you know what I'm saying? You was the better artist. You was the better breakdancer. You was the better dancer. You know what I'm saying? I probably fuck better, but shit, you know. Goddamn, that's what the bitch told me, but you know what I'm saying? It's like that, but you know what I'm saying? So, we just had that conversation. It was good to have that with, you know what I'm saying, somebody I grew up with. Shit, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, do my tattoos for free, so.
That's the dope thing about the fire circle, though.
Yeah.
Having people that motivate you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all motivate each other, don't even know it.
Right.
And then you got people that's doing stuff, too. You know what I mean?
But there's also some jealousy in some of that motivation. So.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta control yourself.
That comes with age, though.
True shit.
That's all this shit do.
Alright. So hit your next one.
Yeah, I might as well go ahead and get these out the way. Funny one, though, man. Malibu's Most Wanted, dog. Like, this, man, this...
love white people, bro.
Yo, but this movie's so fucking funny, bro. Like, it's... Like, it's so goddamn funny, man. It's so many parts that's funny. Of course, when them dropping the M-bomb, like, that was just so fucking, like, unnecessary, but it's just, like, kind of expected doing that, you know what I mean?
Ain't no white guy gonna miss the opportunity to
just thinking you feeling so comfortable to just drop it type shit, just so weird, you know what I mean?
At the end of your rap, though, he could have got away with it if nigga was somewhere in the bars, and not the word.
The word that finishes
like,
it off.
Nigga, that's your punchline, nigga?
And they had Tay Diggs in the joint.
Yeah.
And he's
Anthony
hilarious.
Anderson?
Yeah, and both of them, you know what I mean? But Tay Diggs is just so... Tay Diggs, at that point, which you thought he was anyway, I don't know if that Regina Hall, right?
Regina
She's in the
Hall,
shit. Like, that shit, it's just fucking funny, dog. Like,
his love interest.
Yeah. But yeah, that shit's...
Okay.
Gosh, man.
Right.
That's
white people.
Yeah, I know, man. I still got one more to go, so we out here.
All right, so we got that. I guess I'm gonna go with Ride. You remember Ride? You know what I'm saying? Ride was a joint of I think they was a record label. You know what I'm saying? They was traveling across country to do a show.
Okay.
It was, right? or a festival or some shit, and you know all the issues they had at bus stops and shit. Shit gets stolen, motherfuckers go missing, motherfuckers fucking in the bathrooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just a wild ass joint.
That's a large cast also. Right?
Your man Malik Yoba, Fredro Starr was in the joint. I think him and Sticky was in there. Yeah.
Yeah, cause they thought Sticky stole it.
Yeah, they thought Sticky stole it, and then nigga Fredro, and this nigga Fredro riding on the back of the bus. They like, yo, we left somebody. This nigga holding on. This nigga skateboarding and shit. He holding on to the bumper of the joint like, yo. That shit was just funny. You know what I'm saying? It's a good little old school hip hop joint.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, my other one, 8 Mile, man. Ain't really too much more. I know. That was a random cutaway for no apparent reason. Yeah, 8 Mile, man. 8 Mile. Of course, it came out when I was a fan. Well, when I was a fan of Eminem or whatever, the battle rap shit, just seeing, it's still doing music, so just seeing how somebody else is going through doing music. I think that's what was so interesting to me, you know what I mean? Already knowing his story and knowing that's kind of what this joint was about. But like I said, I think a lot of these movies is more about just seeing people go through the same shit you're going through. You know what I mean?
Legit.
I went through when you was doing music or whatever, so that's what really appealed to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I only had 2 hearts, so I'm about to cut. Play my motherfucking spade right quick. Goddamn House Party.
Okay.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. All of them a kid and play it anyway.
Okay, yeah, these other ones, yeah.
Yeah, fuck the
I didn't see either one of them. It was one that came out a little white, immature joint.
Yeah, the immature
They had 1 or 2 of them.
I think they had 1.
Then one come out a little recently?
Yeah.
And then this one?
I don't know.
Am I mixing it with How High too?
I think you might be mixing that with How High too. The one with DC Young Fly and shit. Yeah. Him and Lil Yachty.
He in this joint too.
He in the
House Party.
The new House Party? But them first joints and Class Act.
Yeah. Just their whole...
Yeah. Kid and Plays
whatever,
anthology. Yeah. By, what's that movie joint?
IMD and whatever. Just that's videographer? Nope, that's not either.
Yeah,
no,
something
that's
like
what
that.
you do. You're a videographer.
Okay. So
IMD junk or whatever. That's when you go to find that shit or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, their little movie,
they
movie
know what
catalog.
About, yeah.
Kid and Plays movie catalog.
Goddamn.
So we'll go with that. I'm gonna go with that. You know what I'm saying? That's my spade.
And what was your favorite one?
I gotta say 1, but I like the college joint. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they had motherfucking, he was with old girl and motherfucking Queen Latifah in that joint and the white boy in that joint. So she's like white people and shit. They nigga Jamal, son. Nigga Jamal, son. That nigga Jamal, son. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that is hilarious.
Nah, it's Jamal, son.
Did you see that clip going around with that referee?
No, what referee?
It's just a referee, and you just know he just hung around brothers all his life.
Yeah.
All his life.
Oh, the big white dude?
Yeah, it's to the point where you think it's a voiceover. But it's definitely him. Oh, no, man. It's so fucking funny. Yo, that shit is so fucking funny. Because I definitely thought it was a voiceover. And I'm looking like, no, he said these exact words. I know the voiceovers be good as fuck, but he's actually saying this. Oh, shit, man. But yeah, I guess my next one will be CB4.
CB4.
Yeah, just funny.
And Chris Rock.
Yeah, did I like? No, I didn't like Chris Rock. Yeah. And mind you, this is like
MC Gusto in the joint.
That was just fun. Mind you, this is at the point where I'm grown. Like my mom told you, I went back and seen like movies. My mom was mad strict. I didn't see like movies growing up.
Right.
I think my cousin came over here and we watched Scarface when I was like 20. And then after that, I just watched every movie. You know what I mean? Minister Side, like next day, everything. Right. So yeah,
the minute you could watch them, you watch everything.
But it was like 3 years later, like, oh yeah, I can't do what I want to do. That type of shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, CB4, yo, just and like I said again, once you're doing music and you know about fake motherfuckers.
I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black because I'm black. I'm blackety black because I'm black, y'all.
So then seeing that even more recent, like now when I hate the word, but you know what I mean, I'm paying attention more or whatever. That's even funny. You know what I mean? Like everything about that movie is fucking funny, bro. Yeah, ahead of its time. Our movies be ahead of its time. Real shit.
Or very repetitive.
That's facts. No in between. Because they always say that about
story being told.
They always talk about that with Boomerang.
Yeah.
How ahead of its time Boomerang was.
Yeah.
Like shit that they was taking on or whatever, like the conversations or whatever, and switching the whole dynamic and putting it all on him. Yeah. And they always talk about how when he came in and the next day the girls were snickering at him. Like that's like, yeah, like I said, that movie was ahead of its time. But yeah, before we get to talking about top 5, I think we did top 5 edit joints or something. We probably had to do that.
I don't know if it was just Eddie. I know I done named a whole bunch of his shit though.
I think we did. Cause we ended up talking about Pluto Nash and Metro. Yeah, cause you put me on the Metro. Yeah, I think we did, bro.
Don't trust. Yeah. All right. So my next joint is I went with my spade, so I'm gonna throw another spade. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna run my spades on you right quick. Juice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Juice, bro. Not only because one of the greatest rappers ever is in it, you know what I'm saying? But because it's just a fucking great story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Fucking Trash the only black Dominican in the motherfucker. Damn. The only black man in the Dominican gang and shit. Dark skinned nigga. Nah, just everything about the movie. The movie was pure hip hop. You know
pure hip hop.
Like, shit was crazy.
Yeah, and being a DJ and shit. Like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And another one, it's another aspect of the hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
They had a convo about sneakers in that joint, right? I'm not confused when Fresh out.
Convo about sneakers? I mean, you know,
about keeping the sneakers fresh or whatever. Did one of them a little brother? And I can't be mixing up with Paid in Full. There's no way.
I don't know. Now you're confusing me.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened. It's repetitive.
This is repetitive.
Oh, shit. All right, well, yeah, my last one is Backstage, man. I know it's more of a documentary or whatever, but again, doing music and seeing backstage, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And seeing, oh, that's why. Like, they're top tier for a reason. They put in work. Yeah. It's not as easy as y'all think it is. Like, this is a job. You know what I mean? Flying to get here, this and the third. Yeah, all that shit. Like, it's really a job. And then hearing how other artists, like, that being their first big tour, and they're like, I gotta step my game up because they seen this person join. Like, hearing Hov saying, I mean, of course we look at it through the lens we have now, but hearing Hov saying, like, yeah, I had to go back to the drawing board when I seen X join, because it's like, yeah, then other people like, yeah, seeing Meth, because they were like, Meth and them were opening up.
Yeah, but by then, Meth had already been a season.
Yeah, but they're like, these niggas is flying. Like, literally, they're flying through the sky at their show, dog. Like, so other artists are like, yeah, I gotta, like, that competition of hip-hop. And it's like a competition of great artists, and it's not competition in a beef way. But then hearing those combos also. You know what I mean? Like, that whole, all that shit was just fire, bro. And it further elevated Hov, too.
True.
Yeah, it really did. Like, that nigga.
It did push him. Shit, Meth, too.
Yeah.
Even though Meth was already a huge ass star. But
that
shit just propelled him. X went to a whole nother level.
Yeah. I think I speak on what Hov was like, the tier.
Yeah.
Like, that's why he's God MC. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But the biggest thing I took away from it was Hov giving props to X performance, though. You know what I mean? And
I was just gonna say Hustle and Flow. Shit.
No, that's a good one, nigga. That movie was fire, bro.
I know.
That's why you say the Flash. Yeah, Hustle and Flow, hell yeah. Because it's again why you're making music. Right. So you probably been to where you seen
damn near every part of that shit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm talking about the what's they called? The McDonald's cup holder type joints. Yeah. You probably been to a studio when they had that type of situation going on. Yeah. But you got goosebumps the first time they did
It's all no. The creative process.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah. Yes. I probably still would tell you
the whole shit when he's making the white boys making the beat. And they was like, oh shit. Like nigga that part. Nigga.
So did y'all have a beat maker in y'all crew?
Yes and no.
You been to a studio and had to sit there and watch? Oh, I had to sit there. Well, got to watch a nigga make a beat. Yeah, so that probably just resonates also. Yeah, like you hear,
I for a while, I you know what I'm saying, I was fucking with like Pro Tools and shit, Fruity Loops, trying to make beats. You know what I'm saying? But the beat shit just wasn't for me. I'm more, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't make the beat because I need to hear the beat and get into my. You know what I'm saying, because I like to. That's how I try to do the beat. You know what I'm saying?
My cousin Rail came in.
Everybody else bounce with the ball and shit. Nigga, I just do.
Yeah, my cousin Rail came in. Well, I forgot who he said. We was like, yo, this your first beat. Who the fuck you think you is? Just make a beat to learn how to make beats.
Right.
You know, me trying to make already. Yeah. Just make like 4 chords and get it out there. Yeah, I'm just doing the most, nigga. Yeah, but like, that's definitely something that didn't last that long. Trying to make beats.
Yeah, add
patience
and more shit.
Yeah, but like I said, Hustle and Flow, man. That was a fire ass movie. And then the whole hustle of getting it on.
Yeah,
saying that
hustle and having the hustle you know, because coming up, making music, you kind of had to do something else because you damn sure couldn't rely only on, you know what I mean, rapping. Unless you was famous.
Like I said, that should just show me like
how niggas disrespect you when you hand them your
facts, nigga. Beat the fuck out, Luda.
Yeah. Come on, skinny black man. You just gonna disrespect me like that, skinny black man? Why you do me like that, skinny black man? Shout out to 3-6 Bobby here, bro.
Facts, boy. Damn. They got an Oscar or a Grammy on that joint?
Yes, sir. Both, I think, right?
Damn.
They definitely got an Oscar.
Probably so. Yeah, I ain't thinking about that.
They definitely got an Oscar.
This nigga's in the running for an EGOT. Look at God.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's dope. But yeah.
This is. No, I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm gonna say it, nigga. Nah, no, I checked for you, nigga.
I should have did your part.
Shit, I am 3 catches and 7 yards, Mo.
I am. My foot hurt, deuce. Tone big foot ass. He don't care about nobody but himself.
Facts, nigga. Yeah, he was on fire today with them jokes, too. God damn.
Nah, that nigga seen the camera and got sized.
Facts.
He was being real light skinned.
We out, nigga.
There's a camera on me. Watch this. CB4.
Mm-hmm.
You had that?
Yeah. I gotta delete some joints, so I don't even know yet.
Oh, Hustle and Flow. You had that one?
Nah, I ain't write that one down. You got that. I've seen it 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times.
I mean, I just
nigga, we watched that in the movie theater.
The word.
We went as a family, and my sister's dad went. The minute Shorty got out of the car from sucking dick and met that nigga at the convenience store and went and got a popsicle, this nigga yelled out, "Them jaws on fire, huh?" And the entire movie theater bust out laughing because you knew her motherfucking jaws was on fire.
Yeah. That moment, we was like, I'm gonna make motherfuckers laugh.
Yeah. That's got to be the coldest shit ever, bro. Look at this nigga's laying down, cold, chilling, singing.
Like that, though.
Like, fuck it. And still, this movie.
That's the beauty of music back then, though. Like that's a recording, though. Like, that's, like the song we hear is this.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
And this Bama been, he just laying on the couch.
Hitting the notes, though.
What?
Chilling.
He kicking this shit.
Chilling. Fuck these kids, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why we don't like these kids. That's why.
Because they ain't none of them
ain't
that
doing
talented.
that, man. You ain't.
None of them that talented.
And it's funny because that's before us. You feel me? But you know what I mean? Like Renegades do what they do. You know what I mean?
Tay look good. I'll give him.
Yeah, Tay look good. Like that's why I am on that list.
Yeah.
That type shit. Yeah.
I'll give him his flowers.
I love picking with that nigga, man. Yeah. It's some niggas you love picking with though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause they gonna fire back. Now you love picking with it because it's fun to pick with. Like it's a duel. You know that type shit. Yeah. But like I said, Renegades look good. Sweets.
He Sweets is who he is. He deserves to be on the list. You know what I'm saying? He an athlete, playmaker. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he is.
Yeah, shout out to AC get the kickoff return. Take him
call back from your string. That's why you tie your young flag players, tie your strings tight and tuck them in your pants.
It's funny because he a nigga don't tie a shoe.
Yeah,
AC don't tie a shoe. That should be. I'm like, every time I see him,
them big ass fucking soccer cleats you got on. You know
every time I see him, I be feeling old. Like, man, come on, young man, tie your shoe.
It don't matter. So Renegades look like the team to beat.
Yeah.
We got them next week.
Yeah, getting this season. We haven't done that.
Would you fight a bitch for your girl?
Yeah.
So if your girl's a chick was getting out on your lady, you getting in there?
Yeah, because honestly, I don't know my girl hands, but if she getting dragged to the point where I need to jump in, it's not like I'm just a shoe in and I'm gonna win. It's gonna be a fight for me also. I don't think that matters.
I'm saying, but we both know. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but you gotta hit her.
No, you run down on her and it's still on her.
You know then she do like this though. That's what I'm saying. Like she's dragging my lady. I'm thinking this girl's like nice.
I mean, chicks. It's a hair thing with chicks.
Facts. Because we just seen that with the dude was grabbing that girl hair.
The first thing they do is reach for hair.
Yeah,
you know yeah. So if your old lady, your girl got her money.
She got locks.
Yeah, and
you know, but according to James, them motherfuckers come out.
I mean,
well, hair come out too, shit.
Yeah, all hair come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a weird question. Think your girl got hands?
No.
Think your child got hands?
No. My child got hands. My child got hands.
Okay. I'm thinking more about Malibu. Y'all tell me, like, did he rap in that joint? I'm like, yes, dude, that's one of the best parts, nigga, yes.
My watch is a sweetheart. I wash my clothes in Bleon.
Shit. Did he drop that bomb? That's what it was on stage? Oh, shit, man. God damn.
But he didn't even drop it rapping.
Huh?
He didn't even drop it rapping, I think, right?
No, I thought he was on stage when he did it.
He was on stage, but he wasn't rapping when he said it.
No, man.
Yeah, I think he was like, I love you niggas. Or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, like he was leaving like his little shout out or whatever?
Yeah.